Welcome back to Inside City Limits. Today we're talking about a whole bunch of different stuff you can do in San Francisco for free. Right now we're at the San Francisco Main Library at the Civic Center. I've had a chance to catch up with Loretta, who's going to fill us in on some of the programs they offer here. So Loretta, tell me, where are we right now?
We're located in the San Francisco Main Library in the Fisher Children's Center, and we're a 22 square feet facility, and we offer free monthly and weekly programs for children and their families here at the San Francisco Public Library.
That sounds great. I understand you have a ton of different programs for kids, is that right?
We do have a ton. We have a weekly family story time on Saturdays at 11. We're going to be instituting in January a weekly preschool story hour on Tuesday mornings at 11. We have monthly video and film programs for preschoolers. And we have a special monthly program with various groups. We have jazz musicians, we have puppeteers, we have magicians. We just had a program done by the San Francisco Public Library. So we have a variety of things for children and their families. And we would love to see the San Francisco community come and visit us here at the San Francisco Public Library.
That's great. Now I understand you also have computers, you have books for how many different languages?
We have books in 55 different languages. We have Harry Potter in 22 different languages. Wow. We have our Electronic Discovery Center. These are 12 computers with various software for young children and for older children. The children come in, they sign up, and they have 30 minutes to work on the computers.
That's wonderful, and it's all for free.
It's all for free.
That's great. Well, thank you, Loretta, for your time.
Thank you, Tom.
I think I'm going to come in and hang out myself sometime.
Come in and see us in January and February. We have special programs for you.
Joining me now is Catherine, who's going to fill us in on some of the other great stuff you can do here at the library for free. Catherine, tell us, what do you do here?
Well, I'm curator of exhibitions and public programs.
Exhibitions and public. So you have exhibitions in the library?
We do.
Right?
We do. We have two main galleries, the Jewett Gallery that we're in right now, and the Skylight Gallery on the 6th floor of the main library.
So what kind of exhibits do you have here?
Well, we have quite a variety of exhibitions. We host photography exhibitions, book art exhibitions. We recently showcased the work of a children's book illustrator, historical, cultural. It's quite a range.
Wow, and these just filter throughout the year or every month?
They do. Every couple of months we change exhibitions. We have about 5 per year down in the Jewett Gallery and another approximately 5 up in the Skylight Gallery.
Now, are we in the Jewett Gallery right now?
We are. We're in the Jewett Gallery, and the exhibition that's on display is called Speak Truth to Power, Human Rights Defenders Who Are Changing Our World.
So how do you decide what to exhibit here?
Well, we look for exhibitions that cover a variety of topics that will both reflect the library's diverse holdings and also reflect the varied interests of the San Francisco community.
And it's all free, right?
It's all free.
Great. Now, of course, this isn't the only free gallery in San Francisco. Now we're off to the Vorpal Gallery. I have the great pleasure of catching up with Catherine again. This time we're across the hallway in the Koret Auditorium. Catherine, I had no idea you have so much going on in this library. So what happens here in the auditorium?
Well, in Koret Auditorium, we host a number of programs. We have about 150 different programs going on each year. And as you might expect in a library, we host author readings, book discussion groups, but we also have an active series of video and film presentations, cultural and historical lectures, performing arts programs.
Wow, performing arts in the library?
Yes, it's true.
What's an example?
Well, we've had tango dancers here. We had members of the San Francisco Circus School performing.
That's amazing. And you have some programs coming up, do you?
We do. We have a really busy schedule in January, and if you go to our website, www.sfpl.org, you can find out all about what we have to offer.
That sounds excellent. Sounds like something people definitely want to check out.
I hope so.
Catherine, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Now we're off to Golden Gate Park. Welcome back to Inside City Limits in the San Francisco Main Library. We're now talking with Susan Goldstein outside of the San Francisco History Center. Susan, what can you tell us about the History Center?
San Francisco History Center holds the whole history of our city. We have all kinds of items in it. We have books, periodicals, a large photograph collection. We have about 1 to 2 million photographs. The History Center also holds all kinds of ephemera, and ephemera are things like maps or menus, some of them going back to restaurants during the gold rush. We have things like music sheets that go back to the fairs, the Panama Pacific International Exposition and the Golden Gate International Exposition.
That's amazing. This is all about San Francisco, right?
Yes, all about San Francisco.
And it's all free.
And it's all free, that's right.
Great. Do you have any upcoming events?
We do. Right now we have an exhibit, and we're looking at some of it, and it's called Destination San Francisco, and it's about all the people who came here from the 1870s till about the 1970s, and all the different ways they came, steamship, over railroads when they were first built, airplanes. And then we also have a program coming up. This is a new book, Footsteps in the Fog, Alfred Hitchcock's San Francisco. So on Thursday, January 30th, from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Corrette Auditorium, the two authors are going to be doing a slideshow and talking about Alfred Hitchcock filming in San Francisco.
Wow.
Yeah.
This all sounds really interesting.
Yes, you'll have to come back and do
Absolutely.
some research.
Susan, thanks so much for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Speaking of history, the Golden Gate Bridge has to be, without a doubt, one of the most famous landmarks in San Francisco. We're now going to take you on a walking tour.